Hello students, today we are going to start second lesson of our English subject, that is a gift of chappals. So before start the lesson, let's see some of the important characters. Mrudu is a young girl growing up in Madras, now called Chennai, now called Chennai, with Tapi, her grandmother, and Thata, her grandfather. One afternoon, Tapi takes her to her aunt Rukumani's house to meet her cousins Lalli, Ravi, and Meena. See, these are the important characters. Mrudu, her grandmother Tapi, her grandfather Thata, then aunt Rukumani, and her cousins Lalli, Ravi, and Meena. So, let's start the lesson. A smiling Rukumani threw open the door. Ravi and Meena rush out and Ravi pulled Mrudu into the house. Wait, let me take off my slippers, protested Mrudu. She set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. See, those were grey actually with dust. You could see the clear mark of every toe on the front part of each slipper. The marks for the two big toes were long and scrawny. See what happened when Mrudu entered their house. Rukmani opened door and her cousins Ravi Meena rushed out and Ravi pulled Mrudu into the house. At that time, Mrudu said that wait, let me take off my slippers. She take off her slippers near a large black ones. Another shoe pair is there, black ones, but that is a dusty. That another pair was dusty, and there were clear marks of the toes on front toes on that slippers. See, Mrudu didn't have much time to wonder about her slippers, about whose slippers they were, because Ravi dragged her to the backyard behind a thick bitterberry bush. See, actually Mrudu want to know about that black slippers, about another pair was there of shoe. She want to know about that, but very hurriedly Ravi dragged her into the backyard. Behind a thick bitterberry bush, there is a berry bush. There inside a torn football line with a sapling and filled with sand lay a very small kitten, lapping up milk from a coconut half shell. Ravi dragged her very hurriedly because he wanted to show something to Mrudu. He showed Mrudu one very small kitten was there, and it was lapping up a milk from a coconut half shell. We found him outside the gate this morning. He was moving. Poor thing, he said Meena. See, Ravi and Meena now giving information about that cat to the Mrudu. They are saying that they found it outside the gate and it was moving. It's secret. Amma says Pati will leave for our Paddu Mama's house if she knows we have a cat. See that Meena and Ravi actually hid that cat from the family because their Amma means mother. Their mother says that Pati means grandmother. Pati will leave for our Paddu Mama's house if she knows we have a cat. It means that these children hid that cat in that bitterberry bush at the backyard of the house because their grandmother Pati did not like the cat. People are always telling us to be kind to animals, but when we are, they scream, "Oof, don't bring that dirty creature here," said Ravi. Ravi said that our elders always tell that we should be very kind with the animals, but if we rear them, if we help them, at that time they scream on us. Do you know how hard it is just to get a little milk from the kitchen? Pati saw me with a glass in my hand just now. I told her I am very hungry. I want to drink it. But the way she looked at me, I had to drink most of it to throw her off the scent. See, Ravi says, clears to the Mrudu. He said that it is very difficult to bring milk for the cat, for the kitten, because their grandmother Pati always keeps eye on them, and when she saw Ravi with a glass of milk at that time, to deceive her, Ravi said that I am hungry and I want to drink it, and to deceive her he had drunk it. He had drunk most of it. Then she wanted the tumbler back. See, again tumbler means here glass. Then she means Pati. Then Pati wanted the glass back. Pati, I will wash it myself. Why should I put you to trouble? I told her. See, Ravi says that uh, how I how I told my grandmother that I want this milk, I am hungry and I want to drink it, and then actually to deceive her I drank that milk, and I wash it myself as I told Pati. See, I told her I had to run and pour the milk into this coconut shell and then run back and wash the tumbler and put it back before she got really suspicious. Now we have to think of some other way to feed Mahendran. Here Ravi says that it is very difficult to bring a milk for the cat because our mother, our Pati grandmother always keeps eye on us. Mahendran. This little kitty's name is Mahendran. Mrudu was impressed. It was a real name, not just a cute kitty cat name. Here, our Mrudu surprised when she heard the name of the cat, and Ravi said that we call it Mahendran. Actually, his full name is Mahendra Verma Pallava Punnai, MP Punnai for short if you like. He is a fine breed of cat. Just look at his fur like a lion's mane. And you know what the emblem of the ancient Pallava kings was? Don't you? He looked expectantly at Mrudu. Now, Ravi giving details about the breed, about that cat to the Mrudu. He said that actually its name is Mahendra Verma Pallava Punnai. She, what a lengthy name. And at that time our Mrudu surprised. He said that this is a cat's name. At that time Ravi said that you can call it, you can make it short just like MP Punnai. He is a fine breed of cat. Now our Ravi giving details about the breed of that cat. Mrudu giggled. Giggled means started to laugh. Mrudu giggled, started to laugh. Think I am joking? Well, just wait. I will show you sometime. It's clear you don't know a thing about history. Haven't been to Mahabalipuram, have you? See that Ravi now asking some question to the Mrudu. He said when Mrudu giggled means laughed. At that time he said that are you thinking that I am joking? So he said that, well, just I will show you something. I will give you proof. Haven't been to Mahabalipuram, have you? He said mysteriously. He means Ravi. Ravi asked Mrudu, have you been to Mahabalipuram? Well, when our class went to Mahabalipuram, I saw a statue of his Thatas, etc., etc. Fact is, see, Thatas means grandfather. Here, here, that Murdu said that when I visited Mahabalipuram when our school went, when our school trip went. At that time I saw Thatas statue there in the Mahabalipuram. Mahendran here is descended from that very same ancient cat. Here Ravi said that this Mahendran, this cat actually is descended from that very same ancient cat that you have saw the statue of his statue of Mahendra's Thatas. A close relative, scientifically speaking, of none other than the lion. Here our Ravi said that our cat, our Mahendran, is a descendant from that of lion. That Mahabalipuram you have seen statue from that. This is a descendant of that lion. The Pallava lion, emblem of the Pallava dynasty. Ravi went on walking around the bitterberry bush, waving a twig up and down, twig a little branch, his eyes sparkling brighten. This cat is a descendant of none other than the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. He said that this cat is a descendant means descendant of or comes from the same family. That Mahabalipuram Rishi cat is there in from that cat. Our Mahendran is a descendant. And if I may just remind you, they worship cats in the ancient Egypt, as well as here again he gives more information that in ancient Egypt also this cat were worshipped. How he loved the sound of his own voice. Meena and Mrudu exchanged looks. Meena and Mrudu started to look at each other because they were hearing the sound of Ravi, and they were looking at each other. What does that have to do with anything? Mrudu demanded. Oof, I'm telling you, this cat is a descended from the Egyptian cat god, no goddess, no goddess Bastet. Yeah, that's it. See, Ravi tells that this our cat is a descendant from the Egyptian cat god. So, well, one of the descendant of that cat goddess was a stowaway in one of the Pallava ships, and his descendant was the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, whose descendant is Ravi flourished his twig at Mahendran. MP Punnai here. Uff, ek, he shrieked, very pleased with himself. He said that actually this cat is a descendant from the Egypt's goddess cat, and one of that cat was stowaway. Stowaway means someone who hides herself in a ship or in an aircraft to travel unnoticed. And that Egyptian goddess cat, this Mahabalipuram cat, was unknowingly traveled in the Pallava ships, and so this our Mahendran is a descendant of that cat. Mahendran look up alarm. He had just been sharpening his claws on the edge of the coconut shell. But worse than Ravi's awful hope, ick was Critch from the window. What a weird sound. देखो. At that time, what happened? There was a weird sound, some strange sound they heard. Mrudu heard. If Mrudu was startled, MP Punnai was frightened out of his wits. See, when they heard a strange voice, Mrudu was startled, astonished, surprised, and MP Punnai was frightened. MP Punnai, the name of the cat. That cat was frightened, hair standing on end. He bounced up and scurried towards a bamboo tray of red chilies that had been set out to dry. Now see, that cat also frightened because of that weird strange sound that bounced on the bamboo tray of red chilies, which was kept in the sunlight to dry. Trying to hide beneath it, he tipped a few chilies over himself. Meow, he howled miserably. The creaking went on and went on. What's that noise? Said Mrudu. See, they heard a strange sound, strange noise. At that time, Mrudu asked, "What's that noise?" That's Lalli learning to play the violin, grunted Ravi. Ravi said that Lalli is now learning to play the violin. She will never learn a thing. The music master just goes on playing like a train, whistling on and on, while Lalli's all the time derailing, going completely off track. Here, Ravi says that Lalli is learning to play a violin, and her master is telling or teaching her how to play a violin. So, student, this is the first part of this story. Remaining part we will see to the next session or next lecture. Okay.